I am back with the recap of the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 9, Episode 2. So the episode continues with Mia in the bathroom, keeping up a lot of noise, which appears to be crying, but not a tear in sight. Wendy, being Captain Save-A-Ho, tells Gizelle and Karen that it sounds as though they were calling her a bad mom. Now, I'm a little confused here as to why Wendy is putting on her cape for Mia since, lest we forget, when Nneka was attacking Wendy's mom last season, where was Mia? She was joking about it. When Robin and Gizelle alienated Wendy and her children, where was Mia co-signing? Yet, now Wendy suddenly is Mia's biggest cheerleader. Now, I am really surprised by this. Wendy is being supportive of Mia even after being assaulted by her. Mind you, Mia did not apologize until the very next season and still didn't feel that Wendy deserved an apology. But go off, sis. So Mia was right when she said that Karen likes to deflect. Now, Karen didn't want to talk about her DUI, yet she's all up and through Mia and Gordon's business. Karen and Gizelle did apologize to Mia, but I felt like she took that with a grain of salt. Meanwhile, Gizelle tells Wendy that she would like to have a one-on-one with her to bury the hatchet. And like I said, the last recap, had Robin come back this season, she would not be talking to Wendy because Gizelle held a grudge for so long for Wendy. For so long. And now that her butt buddy is not on the show, now all of a sudden you want to get cool with Wendy. So anyway, Wendy and Gizelle does meet up. Wendy dressed like a city girl, looking good though. Cleavage all over the place. The whole scene looked forced and awkward. I think it was staged by production to address the fans' feedback. Gizelle wanting to make amends had nothing to do with her wanting to make amends. It was all production. I think they put that battery in her back or lit that fire under her and said, listen, get it together. But at one point, the show was very hard to watch. Anyway, Gizelle claims her issues with Wendy is her condescending attitude. But I don't think Wendy is any more condescending than Karen. Yet, Gizelle seems to make amends with Karen, but continued to hold a grudge with Wendy for 3 damn seasons, y'all. But Wendy points out that it's unfair for Gizelle to police her responses when Gizelle came for her with her messiness and drama. So they play a flashback of Ashley being the bone collector, relaying gossip about Wendy's husband having an affair that was brought up by Gizelle and Robin. They started that rumor out of pure jealousy. Robin, because of her own troubled marriage, her husband seen around town with every woman but her. And then Gizelle, because she just didn't have a man. Meanwhile, Kerna visits Karen and they talk about her moving in with her man without a ring. And Karen tells her that, she told Ray, listen, if you want me to live with you, I need an engagement ring. So we then find out that Karen had no idea that Gizelle planned a party for Karen and she wasn't invited. So Karen tells her that there will be another GNA event, but Karen declined because the last time she attended an event like that, it was a complete shit show. She ended up in the ambulance from being busted upside the head with a bottle from one of Ashley's friends. Hell, I wouldn't go either. Moving on to Stacey and Ashley. Stacey, I really love her. I love her. She is discussing her separation and living with her soon-to-be ex-husband while seeing somebody new. But in her confessional, Ashley has the audacity to criticize Stacey despite being in the same damn situation her damn self. Talking about, girl, what are you doing? Ashley, you just went through this yourself. Because at one point during Ashley's divorce, wasn't she still living in a home still occupied by Michael Darby? Then moved out and got her own home, quote unquote, that still had Michael's name on it, which he still had access to. Girl, you should be the last person to talk about anybody's situation. So Stacey tells Ashley she loves her new man, They've only been dating for 2 months, but he is a devout Christian, so they are not fucking yet. And Ashley, still in her confessional, taking shots, talking about it couldn't be me, girl. Girl, it was you. It was you. Meanwhile, Gizelle and Karen are discussing their upcoming events scheduled for the same damn day. Now, Karen claims that she's being honored for an award, but has no clue as to the time of this event of hers. So Gizelle, in her confessional, said she received an invitation from someone else to this event, and Karen's name was nowhere on the list. So Gizelle thinks that, maybe there was a person who was being honored and couldn't make it, and Karen asked if she can be a fill-in. So Gizelle feels that Karen is using this opportunity to gloat or to overshadow those 9 citations. So the next morning, it gets messy. Karen sends a group text suggesting that the ladies attend her event first. And then Gizelle's. The text message said, there are 2 events scheduled at the same time. Transportation shuttle has been graciously offered from my event then to Gizelle's event. This was messed up because they had already committed months prior to go to Gizelle's event. They didn't know about Karen's event until the day of or the day before. So Gizelle responds to the text messages and said, no need for the ladies to be running all over town. Please go to Karen's event. I think what Karen did was messed up, and I'm not very fond of Gizelle, and she messy. And I'm not saying she deserved this, but it served her right. And again, this is very messed up of Karen because this isn't some regular event. This is an event to honor her father. And again, I'm not a fan of Gizelle, but I think her event should have taken precedence over Karen's. So the ladies decide to attend Karen's event first and then tried to prance on in to Gizelle's event 3 hours later. Now, I think Karen made up this being honored thing to overshadow her DUI. So as the ladies was prancing on in 30 minutes before Gizelle's event was set to end, she had security escort their asses right out the door. Now, I understand her hurt, but the ladies did the best they could to be there for both ladies. But again, I think Gizelle's event should have been a priority. So in Karen's confessional, honey, her slip was showing. She said, the girls came to my event because they like me better. That's why they left Gizelle's ass high and dry. Ooh. Damn, I don't like Gizelle, but Karen, baby, this was so wrong of you. The girl is honoring her dad who passed away 9 months ago. You receiving this award, and we don't know what you're being honored for. Karen seems to be quite strategic, okay? A bit of self-centered. She deflects her attention from her own issues, like her DUI, by focusing on other people's drama. Mia. She's willing to overshadow important events like Gizelle's tribute to her father to keep herself in a positive spotlight. She prioritizes her own damn image, even if it meant causing frictions for her friends. You put those ladies in a tight, awkward situation. But I can't really blame Karen because they made the decision. Or wait a minute, well, Karen made the decision for them to attend her event first, then go to Gizelle's. But the ladies tried. Was Gizelle right to put them out of the event? Yes. In the moment, yes, because she was in the heat of the moment. She felt slighted. She reacted strongly to perceived disrespect. I would have put them out because I'm petty like that, and I also react strongly to disrespect. I would have stopped them at the door. They would have never made it in my event because, again, I'm petty like that. However, I would have put them out and we would have talked about it later because I still felt at the time Gizelle's event was a priority. Y'all, that's the end of this episode. What do you guys think? If you made it this far, I hope you did. Please give the video a thumbs up and leave your thoughts in the comments, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.